Man, don't nothing piss me off more than recording a whole 20-minute episode only to realize that you didn't have your mic turned off. Anyway, Spirit Airlines is on some fuck shit. They are trying to pay their executives $10.7 million in retention bonuses, but not pay any severance to the employees. Let's get into it. Hey, what up there, newsies? I'm Skylar the Writer. So glad to be here with you. And yeah, so Spirit Airlines, they closed last week, shut down operations, sent out like some mass email and message on like the socials on the website or whatever, saying that, hey, as of like 3:00 on Saturday morning, May 2nd, I think, 3rd, I don't know, something like that. Say, hey, we out of business. And yeah, if you're a customer that's flying with Spirit, well, sucks for you. You're kind of stuck wherever you are. Thankfully, all the other airlines are helping those passengers get booked, get home or get to wherever the destinations were. Whether or not those tickets they'll be cheaper, but whether or not they'll be as cheap as Spirit, from what I'm hearing, that is not the case. But yeah, Spirit is out of business. And there's an article I read from flyingmag.com that said that as of May 4th, because that's when this article was posted, 2,000 Spirit Airlines pilots and thousands more of Spirit employees have still not been paid their final paychecks. That's right, they ain't got paid. And on top of that trifling shit, they're not being given any severance at all. Like at all. There's no 60-day severance, 30-day severance, not even a week for every year type shit. They're getting nothing in severance. So they still ain't got their final check. They're getting no severance. But then Spirit Airlines has the audacity, has the unmitigated gall to go to court and request to pay $10.7 million in retention bonuses. What the fuck? And they're trying to clean it up by saying that, it's going to average out to like $76,000 per participant that's going to get this retention bonus. But let's be real, because we all know how averages work. You take the top amount, so like the $10.7 million, and you divide it by however many people are going to be getting that bonus. Now, I am not a math person. Anybody will tell you. And pretty much every one of my math professors would probably tell you as well. But let's take 10.7 million, and what we're doing is we're going to divide by that 76,000 to see how many people that will cover theoretically. So that means roughly 141 people will be getting this retention bonus. Now, again, there's 2,000 pilots with Spirit that have still not gotten their checks, their final checks, thousands more Spirit employees. So from, desk agents, at the gate or in the airport, to the customer service support on the phone, to the janitors that clean the corporate offices, and to the admin assistants that help executives, all the people, right? All the people, corporate people in the marketing team, and in HR and finance, all the working people. There's thousands more of them. They're still waiting on their final checks, and they're not getting a severance. But 141 people, roughly, are going to partake in that $10.7 million in retention bonuses if the court approves it. And now we know how these things work. Every one of those 141 people are not going to get $76,000. What's going to happen is the people at the tippity top, so the C-suite, your CEO, your CFO, your CIO, your COO, your CHRO, your CMO, all those people, they're probably going to get, six and seven figure bonuses from that retention bonus, right? They're going to get in the hundreds of thousands or even $1 million plus in a retention bonus because they're so critical to the mission. They're so mission critical as we wind down everything. And then the people that are lower, like the lower level executives, maybe, some senior directors or whatever, executive directors, maybe even a director or two might get like a smaller little retention bonus. Everybody below them ain't gonna get jack shit. Because again, only 141 people if my math is correct, low key, my math ain't really ever that good. So who knows? Y'all do the math yourselves. Don't trust me. But from what I'm seeing, roughly 141 people, they're not going to be getting that much money. It's going to be the people at the top. It's going to be the CEO of Spirit that's going to be getting that money. The CEO, the CFO, all of that, all of those people. So, yeah. Mr. Dave Davis, the president and CEO of Spirit Airlines, probably going to get broke off. Okay, and so are the rest of his little C-suite squad. But all the people that actually did the work at Spirit Airlines, the people that actually kept the business going, the pilots, the flight attendants, all the customer service people, everybody, all the way to the janitors and admins and everybody, they're getting jack shit. They still ain't, as of Monday at least, still ain't gotten their final checks and are getting no severance. Now, my hope is that the judge in this case tells Spirit, no, you're not approved to pay $10.7 million in retention bonuses. And I hope that if the court has the power to do this, that they force Spirit to pay that money to all the employees at Spirit, the thousands of employees that are getting in. I don't care if hopefully if there's more money to give, that'd be great. But if you only got 10.7 million, then I hope all of that goes to them. And if that just means every person, I don't know, gets $200 to $500, then so be it. You know, whatever it is, I don't know, but they deserve that money because they need something to help get them through. Even if you go on unemployment doesn't pay you what you made before. It gives you a small portion of what you made before. And a lot of these states, they pay very, very little, and they make it extremely cumbersome and difficult for you to get that support. So yeah, no, I hope the court rejects the request for $10.7 million in retention bonuses for 141 people at Spirit. No, give that money to the employees. And in fact, I hope this court forces them to also pay these people their final checks. Cause the fuck you mean I'm laid off? You laying me off with no notice, with no severance, and you ain't got my check ready to go right now? That shit should be in my hand before I walk out the door. So no, I hope they don't get approval for that $10.7 million retention bonus. That's some stupid ass bullshit. And they should be embarrassed and ashamed to even ask somebody for that. Man, fuck that shit. Anyway, see, I'm getting pissed off and I don't even work at Spirit. I don't even work there. But that's just, that's so aggravating. Like, just what the fuck, bro? Like, what are you doing? Anyway, as we always do here, we always give you the news to move you forward. But now it's time to give you the action items and some tips, tools, and resources to help lift you and your communities up. Okay, so if you are a Spirit Airlines employee or former Spirit Airlines employee, there are some resources out there for you. We're going to talk about just a couple of them today, but there are more. There are others, but we're going to talk about two right now. First, there is this page from the U.S. Department of Labor. This is their rapid response services for displaced Spirit Airlines employees. You can find this at dol.gov/Spirit. I'll put the link in the description of this video. But it just talks about how Spirit Airlines, they have thousands of workers and their families navigating unexpected transition because of the layoffs. Talks about the different services that might be available to you if you're a former Spirit employee. So these include things like unemployment insurance, these rapid response sessions for laid off workers, where they talk about providing access to a comprehensive range of direct services, benefits, training opportunities, and income support. So different things like that. They'll help you file your help show you how to file your unemployment insurance claim, because again, those the methods for doing that vary state by state, and unemployment insurance does not pay that much, especially in certain states. Talks about these different things, tells you about COBRA, health benefits, things like that. So if you are former Spirit airline employee, this might be a good first stop, in addition to whatever Spirit gives you for resources. But this is probably a good stop to sort of help branch you out to what all your resources might be. So check out those rapid response sessions. You can visit this website to learn more about those and see what options and benefits may be available to you. Again, some of those benefits might be like dependent, like state dependent, things like that. But there's also, connections with reemployment services, support from for the team members, national dislocated worker grants. So, that might be an option as well. So yeah, check that out. dol.gov/spirit. Again, I'll put the link in the description for this video. Another thing you can do is you can go to the Association of Flight Attendants CWA, their site for Spirit flight attendant resources. So if you are a Spirit flight attendant, you can check this page out. It says to bookmark this page as a resource and check back often as we'll continue to provide updates. If you're not a Spirit flight attendant but you want to help, you can donate to the AFA CWA Disaster Relief Fund. That is a relief fund designed to help Spirit employees going through, obviously, this transition. So, you click here where you can assist other members and retirees who have suffered significant damage and or relocation as a result of a disaster. I assume this typically means disaster and natural disaster, but an entire airline going down. It sounds like they're considering this a disaster as well. It says 100% of your contribution will go directly to impacted flight attendants in the form of cash assistance. So if you want to help flight attendants who have been impacted by the Spirit closure, check them out. I'll put the link for the donation here as well. But again, if you are a Spirit employee, go to afacwa.org/spirit_resources / again, I'll put the link to that in the description of this video as well. Yeah, anyone who's wondering what the Association of Flight Attendants CWA is, they are a union for flight attendants. You can learn more about them on their webpage. But yeah, those are some resources for you if you are a Spirit Airlines employee and if you are somebody who wants to help Spirit Airlines employees. Okay, newsies, that's all I have for you right now. Don't forget to share, like, comment, subscribe. Let us know what you think about this story down in the comments. What do you think about Spirit trying to give $10.7 million in a retention bonuses, but not pay severances to the actual workers and to not have their damn checks ready? Let us know what you think down in the comments. And yeah, if you want to follow me or the show, you can go ahead and follow us on social media as well. And yeah, until then, you can also check out another video from us, right? Check out our other videos and see how we do here. We try to do something different at Forward Up News. We don't want to just give you the news. We also want to give you the tools and resources to do something with the things that we've talked about in that particular story. So check out any of our other videos to see what else we got. And yeah, as we always say here at Forward Up News, be good to yourselves, be good to others. If you can't do that, but then just shut the hell up. And don't go trying to give a retention bonus to yourself and your cronies and not pay people their damn check or severance. If you are, in that position, what the hell? Anyway, that's all I got for y'all now. Until next time, peace.
Have you been in space?
No, motherfucker, we got bills and